Ooh, 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 ah, ah. M-O-J to the I-T-O. Mo, I want mo. Mojito, you make my libido start to grow. Yo, I want mo. Mojito, keep it coming with a constant flow. Mo, I want mo. Mojito, do not judge, you're not Lancey-to. Just leave me alone with my mojito. Woke this morning, feeling down. To get out on the town. Should I stay here in bed? Want to hold your hand instead? Nothing going, it's Friday night. All I want is to taste tonight. Make the plan, so I go to the Minty Paradise Mojito. M-O-J to the I-T-O. Mo, I want mo. Mojito, make my libido start to grow. Yo, I want mo. Mojito, keep it coming with a constant flow. Mo, I want mo. Mojito, quenching my thirst like you'll never know. Yo, I want mo. Mojito, to your smoothness I say yes. Give me more, don't give me less. I'm sailing down that mojito shit. Keep it filled with a magical potion. To the I-T-O, oh, I want mo, mojito, you make my libido start to grow. Yo, I want mo, mojito, keep it coming with a constant flow. Mo, I want mo, mojito, do not judge, you're not Lancey-to, just leave me alone with my mojito. Hungry and solo, and I'm ready to order. Just made a trip down south of the border, so smooth and soft. I just know that I got a wetter than agua, softer than a toast starter.
You know that thing they say about you are what you eat? I was thinking about that. There is no way that I'm a taco or a pot pie. I mean, I get it, but I don't. My meat is not covered in cheese. My stewy essence cannot be contained by dough.
Hola, señorita, yo quiero una taca rosa. My language got talents. Come here and let me show ya. I can't tell what the hell is that special smell, but I know they don't serve this at Taco Bell.
I want the taste of something. Came here, kitty hunting.
Taco is good. Taco is food.
Here's to all of you that eat things in secrecy. It's no one's business what fuels your soul unless you get it from them. What happens in Mexico stays on your breath.
Over my shoulder, look what I see right next to me. Vitamin D.
Going down to Ensenada for some pink pescado, masa bay, sin cilantro, extra avocado. Gotta wrap it up tight so the juice don't spill. Sanjoritas escalache, give my tongue a thrill. Sucking down a taco at the end of the night with a bowl of funky salsa and a Mexican Sprite. Me gusta la horchata with the Al Pastor. Always head south of the border for the buen sabor.
Hola, señorita, yo quiero una taca rosa. My language got talents. Come here and let me show ya. I can't tell what the hell is that special smell, but I know they don't serve this at Taco Bell.
I want the taste of something. Came here, kitty hunting. Give me a tasty bite. Come here, I'll do it right.
So let me paint a picture
picture for you. I was just sitting there spinning on axis, drinking my trace of keys, finger licking, not chicken, eating tuna in the sea. I was doing laps till I choked. I knocked a man off a boat. I was riding some waves. Don't drown me in your moat.
Beef logging here from round the block. Listen to it sizzling, the grease is fizzling from my lips. The syrup be drizzling. Married at the hands and out palpitations. Not an attack, just anticipation. Let's wine and dine. Party with some swine. Hope you brought some, cause you can't have mine. If you think I'm sharing, you're mistaken. Never forget my
Truffle bacon.
Yeah, baby. All right. Well, here we are, the big day. I set my alarm for this. I got up, and he is in the house. Let's just, without further ado, the area's right there. Here, wait, I should get, let me. Oh, goodness. Hold on.
Yes. Coming to you
Yes.
live from the spaceship.
Man, you are on the spaceship. How amazing is that?
Yeah.
Here, wait.
Oh. Man, it's hard to not breathe. And it's really cool that your beard matches when your beard matches mirror. You know what I mean? Just the same color.
Man, where did you get that?
It's Doug made it. My roommate. You know, I had the fireman one. Remember that?
Sort of.
I mean, I could go get it, but we're live now. I mean, I can't go anywhere. I'm trapped.
You are trapped. Oh, God. Here, wait.
Listen to it sizzling, the grease is
There it is. Yeah, it's early in the morning for me here.
It's early in the morning for you anytime.
That's true.
If the sun's up, you should be sleeping.
Yeah,
you got like somehow you got the poles of your day and night reversed, and it just works for you.
It's been that way since I was a kid.
Yeah, I mean,
I couldn't make it through. I couldn't make it through school. I was always asleep by 6th period. It was just because I had been up all night the night before, but I had to go to school, so it didn't matter how much sleep I got.
Yeah, that's. I never really slept good. I can sleep now, no problem.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You've been sleeping good during this lockdown?
Well, I mean, kind of. I'm going to bed early, and I'm watching a lot of TV. I decided that I got to do 50 sit-ups per hour of TV I watch. That's a lot of sit-ups. Let's not talk about how ripped my abs should be right now. I mean, it's weird that in a 24-hour day, I'm watching 32 hours of TV. I don't know how it's possible. But I wake up at 5 a.m. every day. From 5 to 7, I am up doing and I'm on Facebook and stuff. It's weird every day. Our trash picks up at 4 a.m. Just so you know.
Why do they do that?
I don't know.
Oh, I just realized the problem. Our clock is already reset twice. We now have 18 minutes again. Every time I change cameras.
Oh.
I put it.
I can give you an update. 13 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I can do good math, dude. Yeah, because I'm so. I decided, dude, that over the last 2 years, probably since I started working with Chris, and I lost so much sleep over those 2 years. I'm almost caught up. Just almost I was so deprived, but I'll be all right.
Yeah, you just get used to it. I feel like I just realized that we're assuming too much, that the people tuning in right now know what the heck is going on.
Right, nobody knows anything. I did a terrible job talking about the video.
People might not know what the hell's going on. They might not even know who we are. They might just be going down their Facebook wall and like, oh, who are these two
They're like,
gentlemen?
check it out, Santa in a spacesuit.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have here my good friend Chad Galactic, and he has a musical group called Chad Galactic and the Superfoods, and he and his band have made a video while in lockdown. How did you do that?
Well, how did you do it? Well, we recorded one piece at a time, audio and video, and to a track of an existing. It's really hard to play to nothing. So we used the album, the track on the album. It's the title track of our album that we just put out a couple months ago, called Truffle Hunter. And the song is called Truffle Hunter. So we recorded to the album track, and then you put it together. We sent it all to you. You mixed it all up, did some magic with a wand, and then put a video to it.
It was fun receiving the files.
Yeah.
They would all come in like, what, is this okay? Is this okay? And with their video clips. I mean, Brogan basically was just listening on his phone with earbuds and walking around his house and doing his thing. And as it was all coming in, I was just like, all right, I guess this will work. And then it worked. It was really fun to see it come together. It was like, it started out as these just scattered pieces, but then as they came together, I was like, all right, this band's rocking now. It's such a funny way to do it. What a puzzle!
Dave,
what a puzzle to put together.
He sent me a text like right after he did it, and he was like, "Man, must be sitting around too much. I was out of breath, and I was trying to think to myself like I get out of breath. Like some of my verses in a live thing where I'm jumping around and like trying to be like Flava Flav up there or whatever, like or like a 20-year-old Beastie Boy, right?" And I'm jumping around like I've got like beans in my pants or whatever. But
beans in my pants.
You could get winded easily. I mean, it when you're doing a physical activity and like expelling your lung air at too much. And like as a smoker, I'm not a smoker now, but like I noticed it particularly before I quit smoking. But when he told me that he was out of breath, I was like, oh shit, God, I'm worried about, like, I didn't get out of breath in my chair while I was doing it. I recorded sitting down. I was very comfortable. And then we got the video in and he was just like, I'm not sure what was going on, but I think he was like watching some sort of like calisthenic video and working out and recording. He's really multitasking.
For sure. 9 minutes. So the link for the YouTube is in the description of this live stream. It's also on Chad's page, and we've all shared it. And it's going live in 9 minutes. You can see it counting down there. I've never done that. It's pretty exciting to see the little countdown on the YouTube page itself.
I don't get to see that.
Yeah, but you locked yourself out of your own video by doing that.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. You guys we were sort of like we were on this Zoom call or whatever it is, sort of like talking about like what we're going to do and stuff. And I thought we were live the whole time. There's no indicator for me on this call knowing that we're live or not. There's no right. So it's just a Zoom call. And like Nathan got up and I was like, whoa, that's pretty casual. He has to go get his coffee. Very not professional, but I guess he knows he can trust the thing with me. So I was like, all right, I'll make some coffee. I did this awesome tutorial of how I make my coffee and all this stuff. And he came back on. He's like, yeah, we're not even on yet.
Yeah, I feel like I missed an opportunity. Can we go back?
You want me to redo it?
You want? I actually need. I do need more coffee.
We just pretend. Yeah, I mean that's cool. I can just sit here. We're not live.
All right, I'm gonna go get more coffee. The show is yours.
What show? We're just on a Zoom call. I even did. Oh God, I'll do it and you'll watch it later. But I did a little thing. It was really fun. But yeah, all right, here we go. yeah, while Nathan's gone, I'm going to show you guys how I make coffee.
Now I'm
Insane.
afraid I'm going to miss some gold.
Well, here, if you just stay on, like,
I do actually want more coffee, though.
I did this, though. I was walking, and then I did this one.
Oh, the move.
Yeah, the Marco Benevento. But the best part was I stopped, and I fell into the wall.
I bet you did. Be careful, man.
I did it. I could have got hurt. But anyway, so I come to my kitchen, and I go to my refrigerator, and I get this thing. And it's sort of a magic trick. I want to show everybody. And then I pour it in here over my keyboard, which is not safe. And then the cool thing is that this little can, it's like a magic trick. Look how much more is in the cup than in the can. Just saying. And then I put in oat milk, not goat milk. Oh. Like that, you know, keep it a little vegan. And there you go. Cold brew coffee from San Francisco, totally Northern California. Yeah, so I did that whole tutorial while Nathan was gone, and then I did a couple other things I thought was really funny. I don't know. I hope Nathan's not watching. He's going to get some mail tomorrow for a package from me that I had mailed to him. It's a delivery of Katz's food shipped from New York. Kethra's in on it. It's his wife. Doing some pastrami and a couple of hot dogs, which their pastrami sandwich is definitely the best $30 sandwich you'll ever eat. I mean, it is this thick. Can't see it, but there, yeah. And then their sandwich, it's so good that that's all I get ever. I've never had anything else. And I was talking a few months back. I was in New York and I went. And I was talking to Chris Robinson about it because he has his pictures up in there. And I was saying something like, hey, I went to Katz's. He's like, oh, did you know that they have the best hot dogs ever there? And then I was talking to Josh Clark, who's my hot dog buddy. And he said Katz's best hot dogs in the world. Did you hear any of that, Nathan?
No, I didn't.
Okay, perfect.
I heard Katz's has the best hot dogs in the world.
Okay, that's all you need to know. That's all the information you get. Solve the puzzle.
Is that a good setup for put a hot dog in it?
I mean, obviously, yeah. Totally random, but yeah. I can't believe Josh didn't put Katz's in there.
Oh, it's not in there?
I don't think so. I mean,
part
of this
isn't it at the beginning? No,
maybe.
I guess not.
No, I didn't think so. But that was so. Josh Clark drew this video. He's our friend, but he plays guitar in Tea Leaf Green and is an amazing rock and roll guitar player, like unbelievable. And he's like one of the coolest people you could ever meet.
He's a Renaissance man.
And then he's like maybe the best animator in the world. It's like really, dude.
It's sort of ridiculous.
It's totally not fair.
And I bet he's a pretty amazing dad.
He is. I mean, just follow him on Facebook or whatever. He does all the fun stuff. They went skiing 3,000 days last year or this year, whatever year. In 2018.
Shall we let her rip?
Rip it. We got 2 minutes. Wait, 2 minutes.
I know.
What do we do? Shit.
Come on over, you're looking for something, I know a guy, and here that he's holding, we can cut to the corner ever so quickly, skip if you want, but you really shouldn't lose me at the corner of Broadway and West 112, across the street from Deli Seinfeld, link up with the casing, follow your heart.
not my steez. You know what that means. Put a hot dog in it. Do the hokey pokey with a little smoky. Crock pot the sauce and put a hot dog in it. I'm stuffing my face, not asking your approval. Search the title of the song, look it up on the Google. Judge if you want, I don't care what you think. Shut your mouth and buy me a drink so I can wash this down as I order another. Blah, blah, blah. A hot dog and your mother when you're up in Portland and you feel the attack. Head straight to Hawthorne, visit Zach and his shack. Everyone's talking so much shit.
That hot dog is gross, you shouldn't be eating
I
it.
got one question and this is how it goes. What the hell is wrong with lips and assholes?
The bread won't spread and the roast won't finish. I don't give a schnitzel, put a hot dog in it.
A pretzel is boring, twisted and tragic. Stuff it with magic,
Put a hot dog in it. I open a flame in a bucket of beans. You know what that means. Put a hot dog in it.
If you're in it to win it, pick a pig and skin it. Open up your mouth and put a hot dog in it. Watch out for the wind, steer clear from the fog. No matter how you walk, it's called a dog. Mustard and ketchup, relish and chili, always impressing me with perfect harmony. Ballpark Dodgers, Chicago foot long. Plump it up, and listen to the song. The original snap is how we're gonna win it back. Hey, Macho Man, what you think about that? I can read them all day, little pieces of heaven. Kobayashi is my hero, he can down 67. We all add toppings, but there's no way to top. Thor's head is the wiener and is the top dog.
Ding, 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 ding,
It's
ding, ding.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's time.
Holy moly. Oh, God.
It timed out better. Like literally, the video was wrapping up.
Oh, wait,
and-
wait, wait. I still hear it in my head.
Oh,
It's playing somewhere on my computer.
no, it's just in your head. It's called an earworm.
It is an earworm. Oh, my gosh.
Which
I don't-
one?
I don't think it's being streamed, but it's somewhere still playing on my computer.
You mean the new one?
No. What do I hear?
Hot dog?
What is
I hear
this?
it too. I hear it. I can't hear it. It's a slip. I don't know.
What is
Dave-
that?
It's Davis. I don't know.
Gosh. Where is this happening?
Brad Barr.
Wow, this is so weird.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, wait,
Well,
wait, wait. Oh, it was because your countdown ended. Something.
Oh, that's the alarm?
Something happened because the countdown ended. There was a clock ticking down and everything. So it's loose. It's loosed into the world.
Yeah, it happened. But as the last video was wrapping up, you could Nathan and I were talking while the hot dog video was on, but there was a ding on my computer saying it was like as the video was wrapping, ding, and you heard that it was time. So
There it is, loosed into the wild of the world. There's a link right below in the description of this live stream that everybody can share it. But we're gonna here in a minute watch it here on the on the show.
yeah, but make sure to go back and watch it on my YouTube.
Yeah,
too,
please,
so you can get credit.
Click it up.
That's like the only currency I have in my wallet is the number of views of a video, which is pretty sad because gum is like a pack of gum is 17 views. I can buy like one usually.
All right, how's your are you running out of gum?
God, I ran out of gum a long time ago.
It was the first thing to go.
It is.
Saved all the old
Your
pieces.
teeth
Don't you
and
wish
gum.
you shouldn't have thrown any of those away?
All the gums.
And tech support says you've got the vibe card in your wallet. It's everywhere you want to be.
You have the vibe card,
I
tech
do.
support.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he has an original one that he carries around. That is as shocking to me. Like when I heard that Donald Trump carries around the Constitution of the United States, the actual one folded up in his wallet, which is super cool. I respect that. He did get a lot of grease from McDonald's on it the other day, but that's cool.
It's cool.
It's not even made out of paper. It's made out of like deer skin. You know what I mean? That shit's not going to absorb its skin. It's out in the rain its whole life, and you're worried about like chicken grease. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Come on.
God,
now, you know what's going to happen? You're going to start hearing dings on my Facebook about people thinking that I was either ragging on or supporting Trump. You can't even just say the word Trump. You just get it from everybody.
Yeah, welcome to It's the High Wire.
It's the High Wire. Just the name, just his name is the High Wire.
He said his name.
You said his name. You love and hate him. The only way you can be my friend is if you ignore him.
Well, I've heard that your song Truffle Hunter is about Trump.
Truffle Hunter, yeah. There's a line in there. The original line, I wrote this. So if you look at my album, I'm holding a snow globe, and in the snow globe is Chelsea Stephen.
Mm-hmm.
That's her. And the reason why she's in there is because I wrote a lot of lyrics hanging out with her, just like drinking tequila and writing lyrics or something. And one of the original lines, which I toned it way back. Like that's like my process is write the most aggressive, disgusting. And then when I tell my friends,
dial it back.
I tell my friends, and if they do this, when I say the rhyme, they go like, I know that I got to dial it back, but it's good. I just got to reel it back in. Like, so I was hanging out with Tim Bloom a lot then, and I would tell him and he'd just go, whoop. And then I knew that I had to pull it back a little bit. But the line was, sit on my lap, said the elephant, take a trip on my trunk till you're pregnant. That was the original line.
Oh, man.
That's good, right?
Not bad, right?
It's really good. But then I said, sit on my lap, said the elephant, Donald Trump isn't my motherfucking president.
Oh.
That's good.
That is good.
But then, like, I only will do that live and when my parents aren't there. Just I don't need to get into anything, but I just
you don't need the grief.
I want them to feel welcome.
Right, of course.
And then, God, can you erase that?
Yeah. We can edit that.
Just erase. And so then the new line is the one I settled on. Take a trip on the trunk, said the elephant. No. Sit on my lap, said the elephant. Take a trip on the trunk till you're elegant. Which the song's about culture, so it works out beautifully. Mold and culture.
Right.
Culture club, dude.
So in our Discord chat, which we can't wait to hang out with you in our Discord. We're all geeking out pretty hard about it. But tech support just shared his vibe card.
Nice.
He's his street cred.
Street cred. Can I also please nobody think that I'm calling tech support Donald Trump? I used a license of comparison. But I didn't mean anything. It's just I was trying to be funny and fast.
Boy, his vibe card's pretty tattered. Is that still?
And
I
took all his information off that black strip a long time ago. I sold that right. I sold that to Microsoft in '97.
Is this actually the original?
That's the first one, yeah. Or one. I mean, not the first one. This is the first model. Do you not have one of those?
I'm not sure that I do.
Oh, well, I have one for you for sure.
Good.
Tech support, can you send them it? I'm just kidding.
Well, what do you think? Should we do this?
We watch it? Yeah.
Let's.
I mean, it's already been out in the world 8 minutes.
I know, right?
I'm pretty sure that everybody who's watching has already left us during the boring talk about presidencies and stuff and watched the video and have come back and they're super disappointed already.
Oh, come on.
I'm just kidding. It's a coffee talking.
I'm proud of this. It's awesome.
Dude, me too.
Let's do it. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I feel like we need a drum roll or something. I mean, this is. We need something. Ladies and gentlemen, worldwide premiere, quarantine edition, under lockdown, Chad Galactic and the Superfoods. Coming to you live on Hippy Fiasco Rides Again. Here it is.
Ooh.
From quarantine, Truffle Hunter.
How you guys doing? We're Chad Galactic and the Superfood coming to you live from quarantine. Hope you guys are having a good one. This is a song called Truffle Hunter from our newest album called Truffle Hunter. I hope you guys enjoyed. Here we go.
I open up the door, lay down my coat, tip the hat of chivalry for Emily Post. Sensitive and tasteful like a glass of wine, gallon and buff like a mountain lion.
Bringing culture to the kids with hysteria, thusly molding the youth of America.
I get paid to be biotic, I'm a pro. Gonna teach you what you all gotta know. Gonna drive that Audi from the inside. Roll over flowers like a 4x. Accomplished, refined, I'm civilized. Like a metronome, I'll show you the perfect time. My top hat's as tall as a mile high. I strut like a camel cause I'm super fly. Sit on my lap, said the elephant. Take a trip on the trunk till you're elegant.
Bringing culture to the kids with hysteria, thusly molding the youth of America.
I get paid to be biotic, I'm a pro. Gonna teach you what you all gotta know. Sophisticated as a string into tin cans. Take a whack at this like a Jackie Chan. You can lock the door, it's still coming in. It's gonna flavor up your soup like a shark fin. If you ride the horse that gets a unicorn, then add some sugar, pop, you get kettle corn. Like the only uncle in this anthill. Hitting on 20 on the real deal.
Bringing culture to the kids with hysteria, thusly molding the youth of America.
I get paid to be biotic, I'm a pro. Gonna teach you what you all gotta know.
I went to French Laundry, got my Grey Blue Pawn. Serve it to me hot on top of Chateaubriand. Vegetable or animal, I eat it like a cannibal. Brie and San Lorenzo in the back of a limo. Wishes Rockefeller vodka on top shelf. Make me feel so good, I wanna kiss myself. I don't need no pass, eating wine from a water glass. Breaking the rules, and the ladies all true. I run the House of Lords, heir to a baroness. Went to see the queen, she was wearing a dress. But her dress was all sticky, now this starts to get tricky. Eating calamari, that's when it finally hit me. Then I'm down with the Truffle Hunter. Sauteed shallots and butter. When it comes to high culture, there's no other. Man with the plan like a DC comic Superman, rocking a fat top hat with a mic in his hand. So when you see me coming, you know he ain't far behind. And all the kids start losing their minds, rooting and grunting. My mind is still hunting for the moldy stuff buried deep in the rough. Bringing culture to the kids with hysteria, thusly molding the youth of America.
I get paid to be biotic, I'm a pro. Gonna teach you what you all gotta know.
Bringing culture to the kids with hysteria, thusly molding the youth of America.
I get paid to be biotic, I'm a pro. Gonna teach you what you all gotta know. I'm the Truffle Hunter, that's who I am. My bust is featured in the Room of the Lions. How dare you ask me for my reservation? My name's on every list in this nation. I hypnotize the ladies with just my voice. They keep coming back cause I am choice. With my monocle, my mustache, I eat me up. They smooth and nutty as Mr. Peanut. I'm so hungry for it all, girl, I'm telling you. Sitting down to sushi with rhyme on blue. Pretending I'm cold from this winter storm. Snow glowing on you like I'm a glowworm. Snow glowing on you like I'm a glowworm. One more thing before I go. I gotta tell you something that you oughta know. Vitamin D.
What?
Said he's blazing a path for me, keeping it real and just following where he leads. Moving so quickly, I hope to keep up the knowledge he drops. I'm trying to pick up a killer that leads a whole dynasty, propping me up with the stories he tells of me. They call me the Truffle Hunter. Check out the hat on my head. The stories are all true. I'm better than they said. A sharpened diamond, I cut through afraid to use it. Thinking you're bad, step up and prove it. I walk so tall, I make so much noise. I'm just a big kid who has all the best toys. Everyone's striving to be the crust on the blazer, shaving their mold off the skin with a razor. Learn from me, the lessons are worth. I hate it when I hear take that, Mother Earth. Culture's not the language or the wine we drink. It's not in our tides, in the way we think. It's the balance we find when no one's there, and a love in our eyes that we blindly share. Thank you guys. Hope you guys are staying safe and keep it really cool out there and enjoy your quarantine. We're Chad Galactic and the Superfoods. Thank you.
Home quarantine.
Oh man, I want to watch it again.
I know, me too, a little bit.
Let's watch it again. Oh
Sure.
man, it's gold.
This is the
It's
best.
gold. It's so fun.
It's really good. Yeah, Mikey.
Reed smiling
Reed
at
and
the
Mikey,
camera.
everyone
Everybody's
killed
killing it.
Everyone killed it.
So what's everybody's names in there?
Well, okay, Brian Rashap is playing bass.
Mm-hmm.
He is the bass player for the Mother Hips. And below him was Reed Mathis, who he and I were talking today because on the phone we're trying to set something up, which we'll talk about after this part. But we came up with his nickname, or his food rapper name, Rad Methis. Good, right?
Right.
And then below him was Dave Brogan, who is Vitamin D.
Vitamin D.
Who is somewhat responsible for he's the reason why food raps just didn't fall off like a dead limb or whatever, like a dry belly button or whatever. Like,
oh God.
he it was just like a fun thing I was doing, and there's a whole story, but he inserted himself into the songs to like my demos. Like he made verses and stuff, and it was like I was like, oh shit, I was just about to give up on this thing because I'm too old to play with like models or like build stuff out of Legos. Like, grow up, dude, get a job. And then there you did it. And then Scotty Rager from Tea Leaf Green is the drummer. And then the two pair of hands playing on the whirly is Mikey Cannon.
The best looking one of all of you wouldn't
The
show
best
his
looking
face.
one of us hiding.
He's like Jim Morrison in the early days.
Yeah.
He's a bashful stud.
God, I know. He's the one who like should be the picture boy or whatever, like he's like the one that's going to sell the records just with his beautiful smile and dimple or whatever, but like instead you've got Santa trying to like build toys in the summer and sell records. Come on. So I was talking to Reed. We are next Monday, June 1st at 7:30 p.m. are going to play 30 minutes of he and I do a thing called Food Rap Duo. And
you guys
he
were
plays
crushing
guitar.
it on Jam Cruise last year.
We did it on Jam Cruise, yeah. And he plays guitar, and we used the album tracks, and we did a lot. We took out the vocals and it's basically the bass and drums from the album, and then he does the rest on the guitar, and I do all the vocals, including Brogan's parts.
Are you guys going to get
Let me
together?
tell you, my favorite words to say are Brogan's. They feel so good coming off the mouth.
Remember the original Hippy Fiasco Brogan?
Brogan! Yeah.
I heard myself.
Why did we say that?
I was just trying to remember that too. That was whenever something went wrong with the webcast, we'd scream Brogan to the sky with an angry fist. Brogan!
And we screamed Brogan. But he did something like
he earned it.
I mean, it came out of like something. I just can't remember. Liz will know.
That is funny that we don't even remember where that came from.
Doesn't matter. But the funny thing is, though, which this is funny, is wait, hold on, wait. Would never finish the thing, but 7:30 on Pacific Coast time. Reed and I are gonna do.
All right, we should go back to that. I got more questions about that.
Yes, but so the way that Brogan was on our tour, the Hippy Fiasco tour, always the responsible party.
Right.
You were that on CRB. It was always Nathan's fault. And that is a fact. That is a fact. And I know Raven is not watching this right now, but Raven and Tony and Neil and Chris and Jeff, everybody knew that it was always Nathan's fault. That is a fact. And that's because of oh God, where was that? I guess it was
Richmond,
Salt Lake City.
Oh, Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened in Salt Lake City?
Swabertooth showed up at the backstage, and he and I were walking to have a drink, and it was after the show. We were walking up, and I was going to settle, but I didn't realize that he was so drunk. And he's like a good friend of mine and yours for years. Like I would trust him with my family. Like,
absolutely.
So I popped in to settle, and then I came out, and he was sitting with the whole band, and I came in. I'm like, nice. This is all cool and right. And then and I just sort of was doing stuff like maybe putting my shit away. And over the next 12 seconds, he said your name like 5 times. And he was like, that song Nathan Moore wrote and blah, blah, blah. Like Nathan always said. And I just was like, what, why did you say Nathan's name 5 times in 2 seconds? And everyone's like, except for Neil, nobody knows you,
Right.
And they were all looking at him like he was an alien. And Neil gets up and sneaks out. And I'm just like, and they're like looking at me like, get this maniac out of here. And I'm like, oh. So then it was your fault. Everything was your fault.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, that's a real story.
Maybe he was just trying to say my name enough times that it just stuck in their brain.
Well, here's the thing. He is right, but you're so common. You're such a common thread in the people who know you's life. You're like part of the DNA. He just couldn't understand that all human life doesn't have that strand of DNA, and they shouldn't. I mean, and they should, but you can't force DNA into a chain, dude. It doesn't work. You just jam it in, and it's just like Botox, I tried it, and my lips got really big. I'm confused.
Lips and assholes.
Yeah. What the hell is wrong? That was one of those lines that I said that to Tim, and he went, "Oh."
But you kept it.
I kept it. It's so good. It's so good. What the hell is wrong with it? I'll never forget that ride. We were driving to Portland, I think.
Definitely got some fun love in the comment section for when the video was playing.
Good. Is my mom watching?
That's a good question. What's her creeper name? She might be in the Discord, hanging hard.
Yeah, she's in there. That's what she does now.
Last night in the Discord, they were semi expecting you to pop on and host a getting late because you can have people can talk to each other or video chat in the Discord. So that's a place where you can have some fun.
I didn't know.
You'll figure it out, baby. Giant leaping baby steps.
Nobody told me. I mean, I was definitely asleep for sure.
Right.
If it was after 6 p.m., I was asleep. You gotta get to bed early if you're gonna wake up from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. every day. You got a lot of shit to do in your bed for those 2 hours. Lots of Facebook to catch up on. I avoid it all day, and then I watch it at my most tender moments. I should try to be as peaceful as I can. I should be focusing on breathing and mental exercises. I'm reading politically charged stories about people getting yelled at because of a mask in a store. It's really, God, what is wrong with everybody?
What is wrong with everybody?
I mean, I don't even know what's right, but I know everybody's wrong. That's all I know. Wearing a mask, not wearing a mask, like it's all wrong. Everything's wrong.
Right. Yeah, I've had to flip from thinking everybody was right in some way to realizing that
Oh, I
also
think
means everybody's
no matter
wrong in
what.
some way.
Everybody's wrong, no matter what.
It's amazing how that works. You know, I got some dreamy old pixely footage here I wouldn't mind throwing on the cast for a second. Do you remember that time on the original Hippy Fiasco webcast when we were, I think it was
Bourbon Street.
Yeah, it was in New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
And there was
my first gig in New Orleans on Bourbon Street.
How do you remember that story?
How did it happen?
Yeah, there was some guy like.
Okay, he had this. It was like a shopping cart with like some sort of like busking mic or something that he was playing like music through, like his iPod. I think it wasn't even an iPod back then. It was maybe an iPod, and somehow we saw him like 6 times, like our paths. We were walking around Bourbon Street, just like
webcasting.
Just like living the life. And we saw him at finally, like, I don't know, Liz probably went up to him or you went. I definitely didn't do it. But it was like, hey, can you play this through there? And he wants to sing his songs or whatever. And it happened. And the microphone had a fish on it, I think.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
It was weird. It was weird. But all of a sudden I was like, I was in some way, like I was in between. It sort of reminds me of like the guy in Venice Beach who plays the guitar with the turban, like maybe homeless, really talented. It was like I had my cart so I could get you can tip me in cans, It's like, and by the way, I can buy more gums with 4 cans. Like I can buy a pack of gum for 4 cans or 15 views. Which do you think I'd rather do? Just saying, dude.
I have such a love-hate relationship with all this. Like, we have thousands and thousands of hours of old Hippy Fiasco webcast footage that is all like precious memories and all pixely. Only we know what's actually going on in any of the clips because we were there. For anybody else I try to show it to, they're just sort of like tilting their head like a dog watching TV or something.
Yeah,
it's like,
cool.
what am I looking at? I'm like,
cool.
It was all a dream. It's sort of magic. I sort of love how pixely it is, but on the other hand, if we'd done it today,
really nice
it would all look like this. Right.
It's amazing that we took cave carvings and made a video out of it.
Right.
It takes a long time to do a flip book on a cave wall. Just saying.
It's not easy, kids.
It's not easy, dude. Take that, Judge Clark. You think it takes a long time for you to draw a video? Get out of here. I drew it with a chisel.
Don't try this at home. Go to someone else's house and try it there.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, here it is. Some OG food wraps from the original Hippy Fiasco rides again. This is in the streets of New Orleans back when we were streaming 24/7, and just happened upon a guy that was willing to crank a food wrap. And
I hope we gave him some cans at the end of it. Tipped him out.
I'm sure we gave him something.
Wait up, dude. He's gonna play brisket.
Oh yeah? Nice.
Brisket, RP2. Yeah? Oh
Hey, Chad, you should lip sync.
So rough, I ain't giving up. I say, what the fuck? I want that fancy food truck. Skipping like I'm oil tripping, I'm gonna miss it. Kicking down the door and pimping with delicious brisket. When times so rough, I ain't giving up. I say, what the fuck? I want that fancy food truck. Skipping like I'm oil tripping, I'm gonna miss it. Kicking down the door and pimping with delicious brisket. Eating while I'm waiting, my attention never fading. Never trading what I'm craving for the truck. I'll be raiding. I shout, I never doubt. There's no time to clock. En route, I'm all about the food with much clout. returning for the buttons that I am now searching, enslaving to the grave and to be something and a saving my face without trace. And now I am a race. When times are rough, I ain't giving up. I say, what the fuck? I want that fancy food truck. Skipping like I'm oil tripping, I'm gonna miss it. Kicking down the door and pippin' with delicious bliss. When times are rough, I ain't giving up. I say, what the fuck? I want that fancy food truck. Skipping like I'm oil tripping, I'm gonna miss it. Kicking down the door and pippin' with delicious brisket. And a dope sliding down my throat, filling me with much hope. Still dripping off my chin, now it's time to go in. Like Flynn, I slide in, just committed mortal sin. From a faded to sated, food coma got me faded. Glad I made it to the greatest food truck in LA. Now I'm dreaming and scheming and looking for a reason to be eating and defeating a stomach full of treason. When times are rough, I ain't giving up. I say, what the fuck? I want that fancy food truck. Skipping like I'm oil tripping, I'm gonna miss it. Kicking down the door and pippin' with delicious brisket. When times are rough, I ain't giving up. I say, what the fuck? I want that fancy food truck. Skipping like I'm oil tripping, I'm gonna miss it. Kicking down the door and pippin' with delicious brisket.
That was unbelievable. I'm saving that. I'm stopping and saving. That was too good.
Stopping and saving.
Stopping and saving. HippyFiasco.com on air always.
Yeah, poor bastard who bought hippyfiasco.com, right?
HippyFiasco.com.
Oh, look at that. Whoa.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Whoa. That's amazing.
Well, Chad, congratulations on your new video.
Yeah. We'll see everybody next week on Monday.
Oh, yeah. So we didn't talk more about that. So how are you guys doing it?
We're going to go to Tim Bloom's because remember the setup that he used with Greg.
Oh, wow. If you're, it's going to sound good if you're at Tim's.
It's going to sound good. Yeah, totally. I that was the only way I knew how to do it. Like, I don't have the stuff, you know?
God, after the Hips duo stream the other night, I spent like 3 hours in here hooking up more things. It's just like, I don't know how they sounded so good. I don't know what this thing does, but I'm hooking it up to this thing and turning the dial all the way up. That was really inspiring. They sounded amazing.
Yeah, but you know what they can't do?
What?
Put a puppet's face on you.
Right.
You know what I mean? They can't do that stuff.
Not yet.
Not yet.
They probably don't want to do that stuff. They're smart.
Right. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm excited.
So you guys are going to be in person?
Live, yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen Reed since you went into lockdown?
No. No, I haven't seen. The only people I've seen besides Doug, my roommate, it has been my parents and Maris.
Wow.
You know?
Are you guys starting to come out more there? Is it starting to open back up?
Yeah, they're trying to do it. I don't know, man. I got nowhere to be, so I'm just gonna hermit. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get back out. It's sort of like I kind of like watching that much TV. It's like a sick day, you know, like you ditch school so you can't hang out with your friends, but you can watch all the TV you want.
Right. Forever.
What
are you watching?
I watched I started with The Sopranos. I rewatched that. I love it.
Oh wow.
And then I finished The Wire.
And
then Maris and I started Vampire Diaries, a different edition of that called The Originals, which takes place in New Orleans. So I'm going to continue with that, I think.
Vampire Diaries? I haven't heard of this.
It's a show. It's on Netflix.
It's good.
Check it out. It's pretty good. It's like, did you see True Blood?
Oh yeah.
It's like True Blood. It's like, so that you could have True Blood or Buffy, you know, it's like is it made for children or whatever? Like in Buffy, they're not having like crazy vampire sex with werewolves.
Right,
you know, that can happen. I don't know if that happens in Vampire Diaries, but it does in True Blood.
How many seasons are there?
A lot.
Of Vampire Diaries?
Yeah. Yeah, there's maybe 3 or 4 different. I'm not a pro at it, but like 3 or 4 different ones, like CSI, or like they have all these different ones. They're like full many seasons. Like the originals may have like 7 seasons, but then they have some crossover of characters, I think. But like then there's another one that has 7 seasons also. I don't know. There's a lot of them.
Right. Well, I'm intrigued. I need something new.
God, me too. Me too, man. So yeah, this has been really fun. Thanks for everybody tuning in. By the way, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 right now here. 12:34.
Super fun. All right, so I'm going to send you down memory lane just a little bit more, just because I have a couple clips here that I queued up for the show that we haven't gotten to yet. And I'm just going to machine gun them at you. I feel like we could talk about all these, except I have a little veterinarian appointment I have to get to.
We could talk about it another time.
Yeah, we'll definitely do this a lot more.
Yeah. I got nothing else to do.
Check this out.
Okay.
Hippy Fiasco is tiring me out. But
I'll just leave our mics on. We can talk over it.
Really sets me straight.
Lagunitas ad.
The ad, yes.
Look at that light hitting the.
Look at it light, yeah, yeah. It lit up like it was the Bible.
Oh, hello. I'm Digit the Midget. I know that most of you have not seen me in a while. I'm just chilling out here in a bar in Stanton, Virginia. The Hippy Fiasco local headquarter bar. The reason why you haven't seen me is because I was fingered in a robbery. I got stuck in the joint for a little bit using a pair of brass knuckles. I'm out now, and the first thing I did when I got out was I went to hippyfiasco.com.
We should have Digit be
and I realized that they're
judge
showing
on the
a webisode on April
contest.
1st at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I said to myself, Digit, what the hell is a webisode? And I did some further research, and I found out that the webisodes are pretty much the Hippy Fiasco guys' favorite moments from their last summer's epic journey. You know, the one where I was the booger loader? I was supposed to be the driver, but I kept ending up with a booger on my head. Don't understand.
The booger loader.
Anyway, so if you want to know where I'm going to be 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on April 1st, I'll be sitting on my couch, and I'll be watching hippyfiasco.com, the webisode. Thanks, guys. I think they did a really good job. I'm pretty sure. I think they nailed it.
Hippy Fiasco.
And last but not least, where it all started.
Thank you so much, Chico, for coming out. This is really, really important to kick off the Hippy Fiasco tour. This is our first stop. We've gained a lot of momentum. We really, really want to thank all of you for coming out to support a really good cause. All right. We're going to go all the way down to Hope, Santa Cruz. You can check out on Facebook.
Chico,
we're all over that.
All
the dates and all the times and places are going to be there. It's going to be wonderful. We're really, really excited. And hopefully this is the beginning to something that's really, really important and massive and great. You guys, I'd be really, really proud to introduce Hippy Fiasco himself, Nathan Moore. Love you, Chad. That was great.
Wow, that's where it all started.
So
the very first fiasco of all time.
Ever.
Love you, buddy.
Love you too, man.
Congrats on the new video.
Well, thank you. Let's make another one.
I feel like we should. I don't know. Should we play it again to leave, or should we just
send
people to YouTube, or
do whatever?
I'd like to see it again.
Me too.
But I guess we should go ahead and say goodbye now.
Yeah. Let's talk later.
Sounds like a plan. Love
Good luck.
Love you so much.
At the doctors.
So one more time, in case you're just tuning in and missed it, this is From Quarantine, Chad Galactic and the Superfoods. Under lockdown, they all recorded parts for their song, sent it here to Hippy Fiasco Rides Again headquarters, and we put the puzzle together. I mean, my wife loves puzzles, but I don't think she gets to put together many that are audio and video files and have it come together like this on the dining room table. But maybe someday. But it was one of my favorite puzzles I have ever put together. So here it is one more time. And after this, please go watch it on YouTube. Share the link on YouTube. Click like and share. And
Yes, please.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
See you soon, Chad. One more
Thanks.
time for you folks out there. Here it is from quarantine, under lockdown, Chad Galactic and the Superfoods with Truffle Hunter.
Thank you, guys.
How you guys doing? We're Chad Galactic and the Superfood coming to you live from quarantine. Hope you guys are having a good one. This is a song called Truffle Hunter from our newest album called Truffle Hunter. I hope you guys enjoyed. Here we go.
I open up the door, lay down my coat, tip the hat of chivalry for Emily Post. Sensitive and tasteful like a glass of wine, gallon and buff like a mountain lion.
Bringing culture to the kids with hysteria, thusly molding the youth of America.
I get paid to be biotic, I'm a pro. Gonna teach you what you all gotta know. Gonna drive that Audi from the inside. Roll over flowers like a 4x. Accomplished, refined, I'm civilized. Like a metronome, I'll show you the perfect time. My tongue passes tall as a mile high. I strut like a camel cause I'm super fly. Sit on my lap, said the elephant. Take a trip on the trunk till you're elegant.
Bringing culture to the kids with hysteria, thusly molding the youth of America.
I get paid to be biotic, I'm a pro. Gonna teach you what you all gotta know. Sophisticated as a string into tin cans. Take a whack at this like a Jackie Chan. You can lock the door, it's still coming in. It's gonna flavor up your soup like a shark fin. If you ride the horse that gets a unicorn, then add some sugar, pop, you get kettle corn. Like the only uncle in this anthill. Hitting on 20 on the real deal.
Bringing culture to the kids with hysteria, thusly molding the youth of America.
I get paid to be biotic, I'm a pro. Gonna teach you what you all gotta know.
I went to French Laundry, got my grapefruit pawn. Serve it to me hot on top of Chateaubriand. Vegetable or animal, I eat it like a cannibal. Brilliant San Lorenzo in the back of a limo. Oysters, Rockefeller, vodka on top shelf. Make me feel so good, I wanna kiss myself. I don't need no pass, eating wine from a water glass. Breaking the rules, and the ladies all true. I run the House of Lords, heir to a baroness. Went to see the queen, she was wearing a dress. But her dress was all sticky, now this starts to get tricky. Eating calamari, that's when it finally hit me. Then I'm down with the Truffle Hunter. Sauteing shallots and butter. When it comes to high culture, there's no other. Man with the plan, like a DC comic Superman, rocking a fat top hat with a mic in his hand. So when you see me coming, you know he ain't far behind. And all the kids start losing their minds. Rooting and grunting, my mind is still hunting for that moldy stuff buried deep in the rough. Bringing culture to the kids with hysteria, thusly molding the youth of America.
I get paid to be biotic, I'm a pro. Gonna teach you what you all gotta know.
Bringing culture to the kids with hysteria, thusly molding the youth of America.
I get paid to be biotic, I'm a pro. Gonna teach you what you all gotta know. I'm the Truffle Hunter, that's who I am. My bust is featured in the Room of the Lions. How dare you ask me for my reservation? My name's on every list in this nation. I hypnotize the ladies with just my voice. They keep coming back cause I am choice. With my monocle, my mustache, I eat me up. They smooth and nutty as Mr. Peanut. I'm so hungry for it all, girl, I'm telling you. Sitting down to sushi with rhyme on blue. Pretending I'm cold from this winter storm. Snow glowing on you like I'm a glowworm. Snow glowing on you like I'm a glowworm. One more thing before I go. I gotta tell you something that you oughta know. Vitamin D.
What?
Said he's blazing a path for me, keeping it real and just following where he leads. Moving so quickly, I hope to keep up. The knowledge he drops, I'm trying to pick up. A killer that leads a whole dynasty, propping me up with the stories he tells of me. They call me the Truffle Hunter. Check out the hat on my head, the stories are all true. I'm better than they said. A sharpened diamond, I cut through steel. I use my powers for good, never evil. Yeah, I carry a mic, I ain't afraid to use it. Thinking you're bad, step up and prove it. I walk so tall, I make so much noise. I'm just a big kid who has all the best toys. Everyone's striving to be the crest on the blazer, shaving their mold off the skin with a razor. Learn from me, the lessons are worth. I hate it when I hear take that, Mother Earth. Culture's not the language or the wine we drink. It's not in our tights in the way we think. It's the balance we find when no one's there, and a love in our eyes that we blindly share. Thank you guys. Hope you guys are staying safe and keep it really cool out there and enjoy your quarantine. We're Chad Galactic and the Superfoods. Thank you.
So good. It's so good. All right, we'll see you soon out there. Thank you, hippies. Thank you, Chad. I can still hear you, Chad, if you want to say goodbye.
Oh, take care, you guys. I'm watching this video thing you got.
This is Torf's outro credits. I use it every night with a poem over top of it. Here's some Walt Whitman to leave by. Love you, Chad.
Love you, man.
How could I answer the child? I do not know what it is any more than he. I guess with the flag of my dignity, not a paltry queen stuffed over. The wine and the handkerchief of the Lord. Sent a gift in remembrance, sir, designedly dropped, bearing the owner's name somewhere in the corners, that we may see him and not say, "Who?"
God, that's so rad.
Itself a child, the produced babe of the baby. So I guess it is a uniform preservative, sprouting alike in broad zone and narrow zone, growing among black folks as among white. Cannock, Tukaho, Congressman Cuff.